What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos by hitting that notification bell, as well as share and subscribe with all your basketball friends and buddies of all different teams and all walks of life. Make sure you guys get this content out here, man. If you guys would also like to show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, go and hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Cash App, $ BJ Matthews. Or if you have PayPal at Broderick Masters. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, send your love for this fire content. We definitely want to bring y'all quality information. Let's get it popping. All right, y'all. So we got another topic for y'all right now, man. We've been going hard, you know what I'm saying, the last few weeks, man. Doing multiple shows. I did 3 shows on Saturday and Sunday. Three shows on Sunday. My fault. I had 3 shows, 2 shows on my YouTube channel. I had one over on Ticket TV Media. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have not subscribed to Ticket TV Media, go check them out. You know what I'm saying? All great content out there, man. I have my Saturday and Sunday shows 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? So here we are with another, you know what I'm saying, great topic, man. You know, there's certain players who I've noticed kind of escape the criticism from the media or the public eye. And not so much that it's their fault entirely, but they do, you know what I'm saying, you skate by real, you know what I'm saying, criticism that other players get hammered for. You know what I'm saying? Guys like, you know what I'm saying, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, you know what I'm saying, Russell Westbrook, you know, guys that, you know what I'm saying, the media definitely gets and piles on. There's other players that somehow escape that same criticism. You know, Kawhi Leonard, what is his thing? Low management, right? He sits out for too many games. What's Paul George's thing? Oh, the bubble in 2020 playoff P situation. Russell Westbrook, what's his? That, you know, the Lakers, you know, he couldn't work with the Lakers and now they're doing better without him. Or that 0-5 start the Clippers had with Russell Westbrook, but now they won 3 stuff. It's a lot of narratives out there that get pushed. And if you don't have the wherewithal to actually get around that, you're gonna obviously fall into the trap. One guy who I like personally, but I think has escaped a lot of criticism, is this man right here, Zion Williamson. I've noticed Zion has been one of the premier players that came into the league as a #1 pick out of Duke University, all the hype in the world, the next one after LeBron, who's escaped a lot of criticism. Now, I'm not around Zion Williamson every day. I do have a connect that is close to, you know what I'm saying, the New Orleans Pelicans team. He's from New Orleans. His name's going to be disclosed. But he's been feeding me a lot of information about what's going on with the situation. And, you know, I trust what he's telling me. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, hands in different organizations with the teams. And I have a source close to New Orleans who's been there his whole life. He's from New Orleans. And he's telling me about the Zion Williamson situation. And I'm just like, wow, is this guy not getting any real criticism? Right? Or getting, you know what I'm saying, critiqued. What do we know about what's happened with Zion Williamson? Well, first of all, let's start with the Pelicans. The Pelicans have dropped from the 1st seed all the way down to the 12th seed. This was going to be my dark horse coming out of last year. You know what I'm saying? After what they got to the first round of the playoffs, they took the Phoenix Suns to 6 games. You know what I'm saying? I watched how gritty they were, how tough they were, how much they played for Coach Willie Green. They finally got their, you know what I'm saying, veteran leader in CJ McCollum, as well as their star player in Brandon Ingram, their second star, you know what I'm saying, a very high scorer, you know what I'm saying, could score on all 3 different levels. They got Jose Alvarado, who's their defense, you know what I'm saying, with Herb Jones, Troy Murphy, Honus Valanciunas, who's a stretch shooter. So they have a lot of things on the New Orleans Pelicans. My only thing the Pelicans don't really have is outside shooting, but they have pretty much everything else on that team, right? This was going to be my dark horse going into this season because of what I saw last year. But since December the 1st, they've dropped from the 1st seed all the way down to the 12th seed. They got demolished by the Lakers yesterday. Anthony Davis had a field day. And it makes sense why they've been dropping. They don't have their best player. And they gave Zion Williamson a max contract, I think the rookie max, after him having, you know, his 4th season right now. He's been hurt all 3 seasons, right? This is what Zion Williamson's been facing the last 3 years. right? His first year, what happened? He had knee surgery as a rookie. Okay, he had knee surgery, a lot of weight on him. Second year, he fractured his finger at the end of his second season. Okay, things happen. I'm not sure what I think their record. I don't know if that was when Lonzo came. Yeah, I think that's when Lonzo came. His second year, they lost against to the Miami Heat in the playoffs. He missed his entire third season after undergoing foot surgery. Right, another lower extremity, injury. And now he's back at it with another hamstring injury that's been hampering him since January the 2nd. Right now, let's look at what's happened since January the 2nd, since Zion Williamson has been out of the lineup. So, first of all, when they had Zion Williamson playing before that stretch, the Pelicans, like I said, they were rolling. They went on, you can see a 4-game losing streak, but after that, they went right at a 5-game winning streak. Right. So they were still keeping, the ball rolling. Now, if you go to since January the 2nd, let me see if I can find that one. 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can find January the 2nd. Okay. Well, actually, we can start here. January the 13th, right here. Ever since he's been hurt, they've been having long losing streaks. Y'all see a 4-game losing streak right there. Y'all see a 2-game losing streak. They haven't been able to win. They haven't been able to win in that win in any stretches. Right? They haven't been able to win. So that's what I'm seeing, is that a team is missing their best player. I'm also seeing a guy who's pretty much, it shows his importance to this team. And I don't want to put blame on him, but it's definitely something to say that his injuries are holding this team back. I mean, that's just what the simple fact is. Last year, they kept him back because if they had him, who knows what happened in that Phoenix Suns series, because they took the Suns to 6 games and they showed that they weren't afraid of the Suns. They have a great coach in Willie Green. They have a lot of young players on that team. They have athletic players. Who knows what would have happened if he would have, been on the court. They go to this season, they're rolling out the gate, and now they're down to the 12th seed. They're pretty much out of the play-in. I watched them last night. I don't see a team that's just defeated. I see a team that's trying, but I also see a team that's like, man, when is this guy gonna come back? Like, what I'm saying? We're just missing our main guy. If we get our main guy back, we'll be straight. So I don't think they're particularly mad at Zion Williamson, but what I'm saying is I think the media and people need to actually put more pressure on Zion, because I think it's a little bit quiet. I think because Zion's such a likable person. I think because Zion is so exciting to watch. They still give him, kitty gloves, right? But we got Kawhi Leonard, who gets, heavy gloves. They just announced that load management is possibly going to be out the window. And I think he was the poster boy for it. I mean, that's understandable. Give him blame, but also share that blame with other people too. This dude's missed. This guy's had 4. Every single season has been something. Every year, it hasn't just been one injury. It's been something every single year. So if let's say the Pelicans don't make the playoffs this year, or they didn't make it out, they get bounced out to play in. Is he gonna finally get his? Is he gonna finally get his? Finger at him? Is the blame gonna finally go on? Because my thing is, from what my source told me, he said basically the reason what's going on is that Zion can't really work out because he's hurt. Now I definitely understand that, but let's be honest. We look at Zion right now, we see that he's not. He's a big dude. I don't have a problem with having big guys, but you could tell he holds a lot of weight, and this was a problem beforehand, right? So I mean, for you to have it every single season, bro. I mean, they're gonna have to do something to try to get this guy healthy again. I don't know what, but 4 straight years you having injury after injury. The second year, I mean, it was finger, but all the other 3 seasons, including this one, has been his lower body. Right? So I don't know, man. I know I got a lot of Pelicans, supporters in here, fans. What y'all think? Do y'all think Zion Williamson is the guy for y'all for the future? Or do y'all think that y'all made a mistake giving him that deal? All right. Other than that, pull up a seat, pull up a check, put a live pace out of here like swimwear.